Well, it looks like this is it, people, at least for now. Have you ever felt like there was more than life than your current situation? Maybe you're on a routine of work, bills, sleep, repeat. Get the ball, Nelly, get it! Tag him up, Nelly, tag him! Tag him! Maybe you just know that this life you are in is not for you. I said, go, Monty, go!
Go, Monty, go!
Go, Monty, go!
Go, Monty, go!
Ah! Oh! And it doesn't have to be traumatic. Maybe you have the life, quote unquote. The job, the house, everything. You're on a plane to the exact destination you're supposed to go, cruising along. But you never wanted that ticket. Our journey abroad was a lot like that. Mine really started in college. I enrolled in a 6-week summer abroad in Dominican Republic thinking this would be an easy way to get 9 credits. But from this summer, I learned how life abroad was so different. Culture, languages, the people, belief systems. So different than the expectations I had set for myself. I knew by the time I graduated, America, the States, was not where I wanted to be. But life happened. I was offered a full ride to get my master's in teaching. I said I would go as soon as I got my degree. But in my last semester, I got pregnant with my first child. I had to put my dreams on hold because I had to focus on being a mom, providing support for my child, settling down. I had to do it. I would go abroad later. Later, I started dating, which led to a marriage and another pregnancy. I would go abroad later. Now I needed to support my husband as he was playing catch up on his career, and another baby on the way, then another baby. I looked up one day and I put everything on hold because I had to make all these mature adults' decisions. Now, this isn't to say this is my family's fault or to blame them. I wouldn't trade them for the world. This is just explaining how I thought I had to put my dreams on hold. But if you are living a life that you don't even want, are you really living? I woke up one day and I was overweight, unhappy. We were swimming in debt, living paycheck to paycheck while working long hours and side hustles to stay afloat. Life sucked, y'all. Now, was this all because I didn't go abroad? I mean, there were multiple factors, but a huge factor was the American dream, quote unquote, was not attainable. And on a personal note, I didn't want to be here. But we got it together, y'all. I started listening to myself, taking chances, and we took a huge leap of faith. Ian and I were both on board and we moved our family to Honduras. Now, we never even thought we would be here. It wasn't even on our radar. All we knew was not this, not the States. So when we were offered the job, we just left. And we fell in love with Honduras. Honduras was a country full of love, and finally we had peace. Time to go on dates, time to spend with our children, time to explore. I think the biggest thing was balance. We had to learn to move slower because we had rushed so much living in the States. We had rushed to work, eating breakfast in the car. We rushed our kids to school. We rushed through life. I learned so much about myself in Honduras, and I unlearned some things about myself too. Honduras gave us the time to enjoy our family and build friendships and experience opportunities we would have never done in the States. Who knew our first stop we would fall in love? I didn't. Our next stop, also unexpected, led us to a life even more simple. In Honduras, we were able to have peace, but La República Dominicana humbled us. We worked hard in DR. Living on a small island without many amenities comes with its challenges, but was also so rewarding. Honduras taught me to play hard, but DR taught me to be grateful and enjoy everything before me. Living abroad these past 2 years, I had said over and over again I would never return to America full-time. Not even my ashes would return to the States. But as the old folks say, just keep living. Never say never. We made the hard decision to return back to the States. It was probably one of the hardest decisions we've ever made. We were happy, we were loved, we had time for each other, and we weren't stressed. We left the States for our family, but we decided to come back to the States for that very reason. Around the summer of this year is when I first heard about my stepfather getting sick. I call him John, but it's not because I love him any less or care about him less. It's just what I've always called him. He's my other dad, not just my mom's husband. He helped raise me, took me to school, helped me with my homework, dealt with my crazy teenage angst. Again, he's my dad. I just have two dads. You also may remember him when he came to visit us in Honduras. Well, a few months later, we were all drinking and laughing in La Jungla. And a month after that, we were celebrating Abari's birthday. And the next thing I know, he was sick. Really sick. I don't really feel comfortable talking about everything to the world in detail, but emotionally, it was taking a toll on us all. We went down to visit him and my mom before an operation he had to have that left him paralyzed. And it was at this point I knew we had to go back to help support my parents. Obviously, we all made this decision together. Now, there's more to this story, just really hard to talk about since we're still going through it right now in this exact moment. Every day, there's ups and downs, and more downs with my dad's health and also my own emotions. I'm so grateful for our time abroad, and I know that we will definitely not be back in the States forever. But we will be here for a little bit, still on the move, I'm sure, because life in the States is still busy. But there's upsides. We have hot water again and a bathtub and can flush toilet paper. That's nice. But we're really excited about what the future brings. And for the moment right now, we want to share just enjoying each other and the memories that we do have as a family and continuing to make them.